Most people believe that old age alone is responsible for body aches, creaking knees, or difficulty getting out of bed. But what if I told you that that's not entirely true? That there are three silent villains hiding inside your own kitchen, eating away at your joints day after day without you even realizing it? That's right. Many elderly people are unknowingly feeding the cause of their own pain. And the worst part, they think they are doing everything right. While the knee hurts, the hip stiffens, and the cartilage wears out, the root of the problem continues to be served at the table every day, in the form of a coffee with bread, a frozen lasagna, or that innocent snack at the end of the afternoon. But these foods, behind their practicality and flavor, hide a poison that silently sabotages bone health. The reward for stopping now and finding out what these three killers are is clear: relief, more mobility, and more years of independent life. So if you are elderly or care for someone who is, pay attention, because this knowledge can become the key to your longevity and free you, or who you love, from a routine marked by medicines, canes, and limitations. And the most interesting thing is that the solution lies in simple attitudes within anyone's reach. Ready to discover what almost no one tells you? It's curious how something so sweet can have such bitter consequences, isn't it? Sugar, especially what is hidden in foods such as bread, processed sauces, yogurts, and boxed juices, acts like a true silent saboteur. Behind the scenes in the body, it fuels inflammation, corrodes cartilage, and accelerates joint wear, especially in the elderly. It's like pouring sand into the gears of an aging machine. Everything grinds until it stops. And many don't even imagine that what they put in their breakfast could be the beginning of the knee pain they feel at night. Ultra-processed foods, those that come in colorful packages and promise convenience, hide much more than empty calories. They are rich in bad fats, excess salt, and substances that promote chronic inflammation, the same inflammation that remains silent inside but manifests itself with joint pain, stiffness in the fingers, and limited movement. The constant consumption of sausages, stuffed biscuits, soft drinks, and even some breakfast cereals may be sabotaging bone health without the person realizing it. It's like undermining a castle from the inside. It seems firm until it collapses. If there is a turning point, it starts with simple, conscious choices. Swap soft drinks for water with lemon or turmeric tea. Replace the biscuit with a handful of nuts or seeds rich in omega-3, and leave the ready-made sauces aside to prepare a homemade version with olive oil, garlic, and ginger. These small daily decisions regenerate rather than destroy. And when the elderly get rid of sugar and ultra-processed foods, they gain mobility, lightness, and more willingness to go for a walk in the park or play with their grandchildren. And look, this is just the beginning, because there are other villains in disguise on the plate. Red and processed meats may seem harmless on your Sunday dinner, but inside the body, it's a different story. Bacon, sausage, ham, these frequent guests on the table are among the main causes of inflammation in the joints, leading to morning stiffness and that feeling that the body rusted during the night. And when combined with excess salt and preservatives, these meats become direct fuel for the advancement of arthritis. What seems like just a quick snack, in practice, is like setting fire to an already fragile structure. The saturated fat present in red meat intensifies the wear process, preventing the body from correctly absorbing nutrients essential for cartilage regeneration. This harms bone health, overloads joints, and can aggravate overweight, which in turn creates a vicious cycle of pain and limitation. Many people don't even suspect that pain in the hip or the clicking in the knee is linked to yesterday's undercooked steak. And this also applies to the late afternoon snacks that come filled with ground meat and ultra-processed cheese. Replacing these meats with healthier sources of protein does not mean losing flavor or pleasure at the table. Try including fish like sardines and salmon, rich in omega-3 and powerful allies against inflammation, as well as investing in vegetables well seasoned with turmeric and ginger. A vegetable soup with bone broth, for example, warms the body and strengthens the joints. And the most interesting thing is that, by making these changes, many elderly people report improvements not only in pain, but also in energy and even mood. But there is another treacherous ingredient that is even more present than you might think. Few people realize it, but that seemingly harmless cooking oil, which fries the pastry, chicken or potatoes for lunch, can be one of the biggest enemies of your joints. Refined vegetable oils, such as soybean, corn and canola, are present in practically everything that is ultra-processed and carry a dangerous imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3. This excess omega-6 acts as an accelerator of inflammation in the body, and when it accumulates over time, it becomes a ticking time bomb for those already dealing with arthritis or stiff joints. Fried foods, weekend favorites, are a double whammy. In addition to absorbing these harmful oils, they undergo high temperatures that generate toxic substances that further aggravate joint wear. Over time, the cartilage deteriorates, like old upholstery that loses its filling. Bone health is compromised. The body becomes inflamed, and pain comes as daily reminders of poor choices in the past. And this intensifies in the elderly, whose metabolism is already more sensitive and needs extra care. But don't worry, you don't have to give up the flavor. Swapping these oils for extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil is a powerful game changer. Want a simple example? Sauté your vegetables in olive oil with turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. The flavor is incredible, and the body thanks you with more flexibility and less pain. Another idea is to use coconut oil to roast vegetables or even make healthy desserts with nuts and seeds. Small changes like this, made consciously, set the stage for strengthening joints rather than destroying them. And when the land is fertile, it's time to plant what really regenerates. If the body were crying out for help, it would scream for collagen, omega-3s, and antioxidants. But as he doesn't speak, he shows signs: pain when getting up, stiffness when moving, clicking sounds here and there. Fortunately, nature offers a true anti-inflammatory pharmacy, and one without side effects. Fish like salmon and sardines are champions on this list, thanks to their abundance of omega-3s, which help protect joints and reduce silent wear and tear caused by time and poor eating habits. For those who are not a fan of fish, quality fish oil capsules also do the job well. Including turmeric and ginger in your daily life is another powerful secret that the most attentive have already discovered. These natural seasonings not only add flavor and color to the dish, they also act directly on joint inflammation as a kind of natural tranquilizer for pain. Want a simple example? Prepare ginger and turmeric tea before bed. It warms the body, relaxes the joints, and contributes to a more restorative sleep. Seeds such as chia and flaxseed also deserve a special place on the menu. A tablespoon a day makes a difference. And we can't forget bone broth, a true ancestral elixir. Rich in collagen, it nourishes your joints like few foods can. It can be used as a base for soups, risottos, or even eaten plain on colder days. Alongside this, we have dried fruits and oil seeds, such as chestnuts, walnuts, and almonds, which provide good fats and help maintain bone health. The secret is consistency. Small daily doses of these foods have a surprising cumulative effect. And when combined with a light physical activity routine, such as walking or gentle stretching, the body responds. But what to do when the body wants to react, but the soul is feeling distant from everything around? Few people know, but the oil at the bottom of the frying pan could be the same one that is behind the pain that many elderly people feel when getting out of bed. Refined vegetable oils, such as soybean, corn, and sunflower, carry high levels of omega-6, which, when in excess, unbalance the body and cause silent inflammation in the joints. It's like watering a plant with poison, thinking it's helping it grow. The cartilage begins to suffer, the wear intensifies, and the stiffness sets in like a guest that doesn't want to leave. And if these oils are the fuel for inflammation, fried foods are the spark that lights the fire. Whether it's a coccinelle, a pastry, or even those fries just once in a while, the result is the same: a cocktail of toxins, trans fats, and free radicals that destroy joint health. In the elderly, the impact is even more cruel. The metabolism is no longer the same, regeneration is slow, and the body feels each attack as a deep blow. It's like trying to fix a crack in a wall while someone on the other side keeps knocking hard. But there is a way out, and it can be as delicious as it is healthy. Swapping refined oils for extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil is a powerful first step. A sauté of vegetables with turmeric in olive oil, for example, is a gift for the palate and a balm for the joints. Pumpkin or chia seeds roasted in coconut oil become snacks that treat while feeding. And when the elderly understand that what they feed can also heal, a new way of living is born. Because, after all, as important as removing what destroys is knowing how to include what strengthens. Strengthening your joints doesn't just depend on medicine or visits to the orthopedist. The real rebuild starts at the plate. Fatty fish, such as salmon and sardines, are rich in omega-3, a natural anti-inflammatory that combats joint wear and promotes cartilage regeneration. When regularly included in the diet of the elderly, these foods offer relief where there was previously pain, and it doesn't have to be expensive sushi. A grilled sardine with lemon works wonders. Furthermore, we have true therapeutic treasures among spices and seeds. Turmeric, for example, has an action as powerful as certain anti-inflammatories sold in pharmacies. Ginger, with its spicy touch, warms the body and improves circulation, helping with the natural lubrication of joints. A turmeric and ginger infusion before bed is simple to prepare and brings lasting relief. Chia and flax seeds, when placed in yogurt or salad, are like natural regeneration capsules. And the bone broth, oh, that's liquid gold, rich in collagen. It helps to rebuild what the years insist on wearing away. Just cook bones with herbs and vegetables for a few hours and that's it. An elixir for bones, easy, cheap, and ancient. Add to this nuts like chestnuts and walnuts, which provide good fats, and you have a real shield against arthritis, pain, and loss of mobility. When food becomes an ally, the body transforms, and this transformation is the beginning of a new freedom. Now that you've discovered the 3 silent killers that destroy bones and joints without making a sound, the choice is in your hands. Will you continue to feed the pain without realizing it, or will you turn the key and regain your freedom of movement? Your body is crying out for help, and you have just received the map to get you out of the risk zone. The question is, will you save this knowledge for later, or will you act now? Which of these changes have you already started to apply in your daily life? Tell me here in the comments. I want to know, which of these villains did you consume the most without knowing it? And which healthy food surprised you the most? Because sharing experiences is the first step to creating a more conscious and healthy community. And remember, it's not about living longer, it's about living better. If this content helped you, if it opened your eyes, then don't leave without subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. This way, you will receive other valuable lessons like this, which few people teach, but which can completely transform your quality of life. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting here. Take care of yourself, take care of those you love, and we'll see you in the next video.